So here we have our Rasta Pasta with our shrimp and chicken. So this is our shrimp and chicken, or our chicken and shrimp, however you want to say it, Rasta Pasta. And our bread is jerk seasoning bread. So all we did was warm up some butter and put the wet jerk seasoning and brush it on and bake it. Welcome to my chefing. My name is Chef Frank, and today we are making Rasta Pasta. We're making shrimp and chicken Rasta Pasta. So we have our shrimp here that's already been seasoned up with some jerk seasoning. We have the dry and the wet on here of jerk seasoning. And we have our chicken breast that I've already cut up into slices. And this has also our dry jerk seasoning and our wet jerk seasoning, the mild one. And you can smell this spice, so delicious the way it smells. It smells a little hot too now. So if you want a little spice in your life, you're in the right place today. And so we have our bell peppers here, and we have our cheese. We have a little bit of mozzarella and some Kobe. And we also have some Parmesan grated as well as shaved. And we have our Montreal chicken seasoning for our chicken, of course. And we have some parsley, some butter, some white wine, heavy cream, and carnation milk. And of course, olive oil. And what dish would not be complete without some little greenery of scallions, as well as have some delicious, crunchy bell peppers and jalapeno for a little bit more spice in my life. So let's get cooking. But first, let's get into our vitamin content. Our olive oil has vitamins E and K. Our shrimp has vitamins B12, E, and selenium. Our chicken breast has vitamins B6, B12, and niacin. Our Montreal chicken seasoning has vitamins A, C, D, calcium, iron, and potassium. Our Penne pasta has vitamins E, folate, niacin, riboflavin, and thiamine. Our evaporated milk has vitamins A, D, and calcium. Our butter has vitamins A, B12, E, and K2. Our onions have vitamins B6, C, folate, magnesium, and potassium. Our bell peppers has vitamins, our red, yellow, and green bell peppers has vitamins A, B2, B6, C, folate, niacin, and potassium. Our parsley has vitamins A, B, C, K, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Now our jerk seasoning, the dry as well as the wet, has vitamin C, calcium, and iron. Our garlic has vitamins B6, C, manganese, and selenium. Our Himalayan salt has calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. Our black pepper has vitamins A, B1, B2, B5, B6, C, E, and K. And our grated and shaved Parmesan has vitamins A, B6, and B12. And our crunchy bell peppers has vitamins A, B2, B6, C, folate, niacin, potassium. And our crunchy jalapeno has vitamins A, C, K, folate, magnesium, potassium, and some fiber. And scallions has vitamins B1, B2, B3, and vitamin C. Real facts. Schools often provide free breakfast for kids in New York. 14.7 million kids were reported to be in school breakfast programs. You can learn more by visiting us at jbhcdc.org. Hello, my chefing family. I am so excited to share some great news with you guys. And the news is, I can't even contain myself, I'm so excited. I am a first-time author. I have my new book out called A Twist on Boring Salads. A salad a day. Look at all of these gorgeous salads. 30 salads for 30 days a week. 30 days a month. Sorry, I'm so excited I said a week. A month. I'm going to show you a little bit inside so you get a little sneak peek here. Nice kind of, you know, big writing. Look at all the stuff. Just to kind of get, look at this. All of these salads are in full color. No black and white pictures, so you can see the full on version of what you're gonna be making. So I would love if you guys can support getting this book, because this book is not just for you and being the star of the party, the star of the event, and keeping healthy. It also helps support a great charity, a family suffering from food insecurity. So you can get yourself a copy on Amazon.com. Who doesn't love Amazon? So go to Amazon.com and you can put Chef Fran, if you can't remember the name of the book, I'll come up. Or you could put A Twist on Boring Salads. Go and get yourself a copy. Love you guys. Okay, so we have our shrimp and we have our chicken. I've already cleaned our shrimp and chicken, and when I say clean, I think it's really good to put some form of acid on top of acid, meaning vinegar or sour orange or lime or lemon. And so we cleaned our shrimp and our chicken separately with lemon juice. We just poured some lemon juice on it for about 2 minutes, rinsed it off, pat it dry, and put a little olive oil on it so our seasoning could coat. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of Montreal chicken roasted garlic herb seasoning here, and just a little bit because I'm gonna come with the real flavor of the jerk seasoning. And my shrimp, just gonna put a little bit of my jerk seasoning on my shrimp and some of my chicken here. But I don't want to put too much because I have the goodie here, which is like, it's a paste of jerk seasoning. And this here, it has a little bit of kick to it, but this is the mild, but it still has a kick to it. This is delicious, Walkers. And I am actually just gonna put like, a little goes a long way, this much on my shrimp. And less, probably, this is probably just a teaspoon on my chicken, maybe, okay, teaspoon and a half will do on my chicken. And I'm gonna season up, mix it all up on my shrimp, and then refrigerate it for about 2 hours. Put a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more on the chicken too. Okay. Oh my gosh, you could smell the bonnet in here, the Scotch bonnet. But add a little spice to your life, guys. You know, providing you have no health conditions, of course, that prohibit you from eating spicy, but add a little to your life. Okay, so now with the other hand, I'm now going to mix the chicken with this. And remember, I put a little jerk seasoning too. Woo, you can smell that Scotch bonnet. Lord. But it's gonna be so good, so good. When it cooks up, all that flavor that's married in here. Gonna refrigerate this as well. And then we're gonna cook it in some butter and a little bit of olive oil and butter. Let it get that color up. Take it out and we'll cook our veggies, which is gonna be some onions and some red and green and a little bit of some yellow bell peppers. We're gonna put some of that jerk season on that too. Okay. All right. Gonna refrigerate this and we will be back. I know everyone has a different way of trying to remove the seeds from their bell peppers, so this is my way. What I like to do is just kind of puncture down. You hear that? Puncture it all the way down. And I'm gonna show you something. Some people cut around their peppers. I puncture, and you're gonna see how all the seeds are out. You pick up this big thing here, and it has your seeds for you. So pretty much it's kind of clean, and I just pat out and just pull these pieces right here. That's it, you're clean. You see, it's very little left. Just pat it out. Just pull the inside strip here. Tap it, clean. And that's how I did it. I just punctured it down, and the whole seeds came up. And just pat it, we're done. And I have pre-cooked it a little bit, so it's just really warming it up with the flavors and a little bit of the wine that I'm gonna put in here. In the interim, I have my pasta that's also cooking. So you're probably wondering how to know when your shrimp is done. Here's the tail. It will shrink up, number one. It'll no longer be white, so it'll kind of become like coral peach on it. And that's when you know that essentially your shrimp is cooked. So I just wanted to get a little bit more color. I'm not really gonna like cook it. Now I have some butter here with some olive oil. And of course it has this jerk flavoring. And we're gonna use this jerk flavoring to cook our veggies in as well. Okay, let me check on my pasta. While that's going. So we're gonna cook our pasta to al dente. And what that means, al dente, means to the bite. So it's when you have that firmness, but it is cooked inside. So when you bite it, you have that, it's not mushy, it's not soft, it's firm, but it's thoroughly cooked. So that's called al dente. And the best way is do not do the old wives' tale of taking your pasta and throwing it on the wall to see if it sticks. What you can do, and I think I've tried to show this before in the past, but sometimes it's a little difficult to kind of get right up on it. Bite into your pasta, take a look at it. If it looks like it's still a little bit like beige, whitish beige inside, that means it still needs probably another 2 more minutes. But when you bite into it, if it looks like it's the color of the pasta and you don't see that whiteness, then you're good, it's done. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you that again as we make our pasta. And also the best way, another clue, is to follow the instructions of on your box. I always say sometimes some pastas are 6 to 9 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes, depending on the brand, depending on the style of the pasta. So I always say cook down, at least start testing. For example, if it says 6 to 9 minutes, within 6 minutes, start testing it. You know, or, you know, it probably will be done before that 9-minute mark. So start testing at 6 minutes. If it seems that it may be 8 minutes, that'll be done. Okay, so this is good here. I am going to add a little bit of my wine, my white wine to this. And I'm going to test my pasta. Oh my gosh. Smell-o-vision, let me tell you. This smells so good. Oh, just put our pasta in. It has a little bit of olive oil in here so it doesn't stick, and some Himalayan salt and some black pepper. Now, this is really the only time you kind of get to really flavor your pasta up, and so this is why, but I did not put too much Himalayan salt in it, only because we are going to be mixing in things like making a cheese, somewhat a cheese sauce, a jerk sauce with some wine and some cheese. And so that's going to have salt in it itself, the Parmesan and some of the other cheese. Mozzarella really doesn't, but Kobe's kind of mild as well. And then we have the seasonings from the chicken, some of that Montreal seasoning. It's all going to get mixed in with the pasta. So I don't want it to be overly salty. So I just put a little bit in the pasta. And so the pasta is going to be marinated with all the flavors from the jerk, of the dry and the wet, and as well from the Montreal chicken seasoning that was in the chicken itself. So all those flavors combined and married is going to make this totally delicious, but I don't want anything to be high in sodium. So I kept the content down. So I'll show you when the pasta is done, and then we'll move on to cook our shrimp, to saute our shrimp and cook it, and the same thing with our chicken. Then we'll make our sauce and combine everything together. This beige right here, that means that your pasta needs another 2 minutes. About 1.5 to 2 minutes. So you have to just keep testing it. And so what? You take 2 or 3 pieces of pasta to get the best al dente, it's worth it. So you don't want it to have this look right there, this whitish beige. Okay, so we'll test it again. Okay, the pasta is done. So now your pasta is complete. Now we're cooking our jerk chicken. I know there's a lot in here, a lot of pieces of our chicken, but we want to hurry up and eat. So we're trying to get through the process here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. You guys can smell this. It smells so good. So I am pouring our wine on our chicken. And the last bit I think I'm gonna say, put it all. Just put all of them on there. And I'm just gonna let that simmer up and cook in that little wine that we have, that little white wine. And then on to cook our veggies and our sauce. Then we're going to combine everything together. I'm just putting a little bit of the dry jerk seasoning on it because the wet, it's kind of hot now. Alright, I'm just going to let this sweat up. Then we will be back to start making hot cheese sauce. Then combine everything together. So I just couldn't resist and had to put more of the wet jerk seasoning because I just really want that spice in my life. So I add a little bit more. I'd say about a full teaspoon of the wet. And I added my garlic. So now I have my onion, my garlic, my red and green and yellow bell peppers done. I'm adding a little bit of wine to this so I can deglaze this because we're about to put our heavy cream and our evaporated milk so we can, oh my gosh, it smells so good with the white wine. Oh, smell-o-vision. The next set of televisions that people create, they need to put smell-o-vision on it. What do you say? Comment below if you agree with me. Added all my white wine. Okay. And now, let's go in and start using our heavy cream. And our evaporated milk as well. Okay. And we are going to allow this to thicken a little bit. So our cheese sauce is thickening up. I'm gonna get ready now to add some of our, this is our mozzarella. Okay, I'm gonna keep stirring it here. And we wanna get some of our Colby. Like, mozzarella doesn't really have like flavor, so it's a good, subtle, mild cheese. And our Colby here. Kind of keep stirring this up. Okay, so we need the rest. We'll see. So I'm lowering my heat because I don't want my cheese sauce to burn. It's not even really a cheese sauce. It's more like a jerk seasoning sauce. But yes, there is some cheese added to it. Okay, so look at all this Rasta pasta we have in here. Oh, it's so good. Opening the last bit that's left here. In our glass bowl, the baby shrimps. Okay. And so we are mixing that sauce, making sure every piece of this pasta is covered in here with our jerk sauce. Make sure. See our yellow peppers, our green peppers, our red peppers, our shrimp. Ooh, our chicken. There we go. Make sure all of it is fully covered. You gotta get some pieces right here if you're lonely. Then, oh, now they covered. Yes. And here we go. Here is our Rasta pasta. So I actually made some jerk seasoning butter bread. It's not garlic bread, but it's our jerk seasoning bread. And I did take some of the wet seasoning and melted some butter. Spread it on here, and I'm actually gonna put a little bit of the dry seasoning on top of it and just bake it. Just a little bit, not too much. Oops, there we go. And put that and bake it on 375 for about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on your oven. Some people have convection ovens, so it cooks a little faster. Some people have regular ovens, so that's what I'm gonna put it on. I have one more piece left, so I'll do this piece as well. And this is the imperfect piece because it's cut on a different part of the slant. So, but we're not gonna let anything go to waste because we all know how expensive food is. So, okay, get every piece of this. Butter is expensive, everything's expensive, everything has gone up. And so I have to make use of everything I have. There we go. Well, look at our beautiful Rasta pasta and our jerk seasoning bread. I mean, because I can't say garlic because it's not garlic bread. So we're gonna dig in here and taste this. Look at that chicken and the shrimp, the veggies. Oh, and these are the bell pepper and jalapeno crunchies I talked about. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The jalapeno crunchies is hot now. So if you're not about that spice life, you may not want to put it on yours because you already kind of have the heat from the jerk seasoning, which has Scotch bonnet pepper. All right, so let's taste, let's dig in. So I'm gonna go in for our shrimp first. Oh my gosh. So many different flavors going on here. If you've ever smelled jerk seasoning, you know that aroma. Now imagine tasting that. And taste my chicken. I'm telling you guys, you gotta make this. This is a dancing moment. Wow. Get the pasta going here. Just the right kick for me. I don't know how much kick you can take. Some people could really take heat. Some people can't. Get a little bit of my pepper up in here. So creamy. Oh wow. Oh. What a beautiful marriage. Get a little bit of my crunchy. I promise you, you will enjoy this. If you do this for your family and your friends, you're about to be a hit in the next event. So good. Let's taste our bread. It's the first time I'm making this one. Look at all those spices, huh? See the thyme from the jerk? Hear that crunch? Oh wow. It adds a little bit of heat, but just subtle. But you taste all the jerk seasoning flavor in here. And you can see it on the bread too. Because look at all those goodness from the jerk flavoring. Wow. Whoa. You know, I think I'm gonna start making this even when I don't make Rasta pasta. So good. Wow. So here's our call to action. Because honey, I'll eat this all right here with you guys. But I want to talk to you because you guys are my family. So here's our call to action. Don't forget to click the like button by giving us a virtual hug. When you do that, that lets myself and the whole team know that you're enjoying the content that we're putting out for you. And it really encourages us to just keep going, moving forward. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome you here with open arms and great big hugs. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, subscribe. What are you waiting for? And the main thing I ask you to do is to also share this channel, not just like, but to share our channel with your family and friends so they can see all the great things that you're learning too. And I thank you for hanging out with me today, eating with me virtually while I ate it physically, but guess what? Now you can make this yourself. And if you add a little twist to it, like maybe you're gonna add garlic, along with the jerk seasoning on the bread? Don't know, but if you comment, because we do answer, I'll know you tried something new or you did this and how it turned out for you. We love hearing from you guys, so please don't forget to comment. I thank you again for hanging out with me today. I really do enjoy you being with me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.